Hello, viewers, young lords, learners. I am going to discuss how to change a narration of integrated sentences. Sometimes questions are set on narration in the examinations where students are required to change integrated sentences into indirect narration. In other words, in the indirect narration, there are more than one sentences of different kinds. One is assertive, the other is interrogative, the other is imperative, optative, exclamatory, and so on. Now, such a question poses a problem for the students to change them from direct into indirect narration. I give you some tips to change integrated sentences from direct narration into indirect narration. When there are many sentences in the reported speech, students should use reporting verb according to the reported speech, according to the sentences in the reported speech. As I pointed out earlier, connective should be used accordingly. Change of pronouns and change of tenses and change of some other words showing time, place and distance change as usual. Let me illustrate it with example. In order to have better reading of the indirect narration, the students are required to use again, further, again he said, further he said, asked, maintained, added, so that the passage in the indirect narration reads well, reads integrated. Care should be taken of it. Now let me illustrate it with some examples. Direct narration. The teacher said to him, "Why are you disturbing the whole class? I cannot tolerate it. Get off at once." Indirect narration. The teacher asked him why he was disturbing the whole class. Again he told him that he could not tolerate it and so ordered him to get off at once. Second, direct. Mrs. Hardcastle, Tony Lumpkin, where are you going, my dear? Won't you give Papa and me a little of your company? Tony, I am in haste, mother. I cannot stay. Indirect narration. Mrs. Hardcastle asked her dear son Tony where he was going. She again asked him if he would not give his papa and her a little of his company. Tony told her that he could not stay as he was in haste. Number 3. Antony said, "Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I came to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them." Indirect narration. Addressing the people as friends, Romans, and countrymen, Antony requested them to lend him their ears. He said that he came to bury Caesar, not to praise him. He further said that the evil that the men do lives after them. Number 4. Direct narration. Saint Francis said to the birds, "Little sisters, you sing to me sweet songs. I recite them all day long." Indirect narration. Addressing the birds as little sisters, Saint Francis told that they sang to him sweet songs. He added that he recalled them all day long. Next example, Portia, Antonio and Shylock stand apart. Duke, obey the order. Portia to Antonio, show me the bond. Antonio, here it is. Portia, have you borrowed 3,000 ducats from Shylock? Antonio, yes, I have. Indirect narration. Portia ordered Antonio and Shylock to stand apart. Then Duke ordered to obey the order. Again, Portia asked Antonio to show her the bond. Antonio said, there it was. Again, Portia asked if he had borrowed 3,000 ducats from Shylock. Antonio replied in the affirmative and said he had. In this way, we find that direct narration containing mixed sentences of different types can be changed into indirect narration easily. But remember, the indirect narration should be changed, or the indirect narration should be such that it may read well, it may sound well. If students change it in a good way, in a proper way, students will fetch high marks, good marks in all the examinations. For details, see the description section which carries the study materials in detail. Thanks.